Previously on Sightseeing Sally.
Are you tasting that? You never know what you're gonna find when you're out in the forest or out in the woods. Oh, looks like Marty stumbled upon some coral here in the woods. This is like so bizarre.
Bizarre doesn't even begin to describe the grisly scene we encountered on our hike. Warning, what you're about to see might be too disturbing for some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
I saw it, I walked away, but I heard it.
Alright, well I guess we'll wait here and see.
So walk over there.
Alright.
You recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Were you recording before us?
Yes.
Go up in there and get it.
It's either a bear, a deer,
I'll find out.
or Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Oh, look. Do you guys see that? On the ground? Oh, and there's some over here too. Right there. Wonder what the hell happened. Oh boy. Hold on. Let's get closer. I don't know what's going on here. Oh my god. Ugh. I don't know. Let's get... Oh my god. Oh, it looks like a total massacre happened here. Oh no. Yeah, I see that. Oh, the hair in the back of my neck is standing up. Oh my god. Oh, that is just like the most awful thing I've ever seen. Oh. Oh, that is just... Oh. What the hell happened here? Oh, man. Oh, I just can't get over that. That is just creepy as you know what. And look. Looks like somebody's like... It's like a toy sponge or something there. Wonder where that came from. Why that's out here. Oh my god. No way did that come from just two dogs. Ugh. This looks like when you stumble upon one of them scenes in a horror movie where there's like an alien being and it's got like a nest. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, that's just awful. Are you sure you should be poking in there?
No.
You might end up with like some kind of disease. What I want to know is what did this carnage? You know, is there some kind of animal hanging out here? And what would do such a thing? Oh. Man. I don't think I would have believed it if you would have said that this was out here unless I had to see it with my own eyes, but... Wow. Wow, that is just creepy. Oh my god. In all the years I've spent hiking out in the woods, playing out in the woods when I was a kid. I've never stumbled upon anything like that before. That is just freaky as bleep. I ain't gonna say the word that I'm thinking, but I'm pretty sure you all know what I mean. Man, all I can think of is, you know, what kind of wild animal would do such a thing? And I know it wouldn't be a bear, because bears up here, we don't have grizzly bears up here. So, you know, a black bear, that wouldn't be normal. And the only other predators I can think of that are out here are, like, we do have cougars, we have wolves and coyotes, but I don't think a coyote would do that unless those were dogs, and maybe that's where the coyotes were, you know, have their feeding frenzy at night. But man, why does Bigfoot come to mind? I don't know. Or a Wendigo. Are you familiar with those? The Wendigos? Or the legend of the Wendigo? That is supposedly some type of spirit that the Native Americans talked about, where they're known for being, like, having this insatiable appetite of starving like you wouldn't believe, and so their thirst to kill is never satisfied. So if you believe in that sort of thing, you know, I don't know.
Let's get out of this freaky place.
But yeah, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. I don't know, man, that is just creepy. And even if it was a wild animal, it could be possible that their den is close by, or their lair, so I don't think I want to be hanging out here too long.
Their killing grounds? Do you want to hang around?
No, if there's a cougar in these parts, I don't think I want to be sitting here jibber-jabbing about their eating and mating habits. So I think I'm going to turn the camera off now, and we're going to hike on into some safer territory. Uh-oh. Let me turn the camera around and see what's up. And you're just gonna move in closer to where Marty's standing, but there's another section of hair. Oh, there's like a tuft of hair right here by my foot.
This is like 50 feet away from over there.
I mean, it's white. To me, it looks like the white hair you would see, you know, like on the underside of a deer, like off a deer hide. And those aren't deer laying there, but that's what this hair reminds me of. When Ty and I were out hiking this past winter, when I was out snowshoeing, I came across a dead deer, and there was a pile of hair just like this by the carcass. And so that's what this reminds me of. Or, man, I don't know. What the hell is living in our woods? I mean, like I said, I have never seen anything like this before. Oh, he's calling me. I'll have to go investigate. So now we just came across the body of a turkey.
Is that something dead over there too? Another animal dead?
Oh my god. Did we like stumble on some kind of, I don't know. Oh my god, I've never seen anything like this before. Okay, this is seriously starting to creep me out, because there is something in these woods that are killing a bunch of animals. Now, I mean, I know we've got wolves and we got cougars, but would they leave the remains like this? I don't know. I see that. I'm getting over there. Oh my. Okay, there's another turkey carcass right there.
Pretty fresh. It's pink yet.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like recent, like... Oh, move over there. Yeah, like that hasn't been dead for very long, I don't think. Not nearly as long as those two two dog-like creatures. The hell? Okay.
Okay, this height went bad.
This wasn't what I was expecting to go. You know, we were looking for asparagus, and I thought it'd be fun to take a little walk in the woods, you know, to check out the beginnings of spring and the wildlife. But there is clearly some sort of killer in these woods, and it's not human.
The thing of it is, it's gotta be like a cougar or something like that, a mountain lion, because what's going to get turkeys on the ground? Turkeys fly in the trees, but cougars can go up in the trees, and they're probably going up in the trees at night and taking the turkeys out of the trees while they're roosting at night.
That's possible. I don't know anything about the killing habits of a cougar, but when we get home, I'm going to do some research online and see what I can come up with. But this is, like I said, the strangest thing I've ever seen before out in the woods. And it's definitely not human. Not humans doing this. Okay, so my thought is, if it was a cougar, wouldn't it eat more of it? I mean, look at, there is quite a lot of the bird left laying here. I mean, it's just creepy and incredible at the same time. Like, it's like looking at a train wreck and not being able to look away. Wow.
Dead crow.
Okay, so there is a dead turkey here, and then right...
Dead turkey that's over here?
Hold on, right here is what looks like a dead...
Possum.
Possum. Well, you sure that's not...
It's a possum.
It's a possum? And then...
Remains of like a dead crow or something here. Let's get the hell out of here.
And then the other turkey over there.
Yeah, and the two dead dogs over there, or whatever they are. 70 feet away. What's more laying around here? This is like Murder Hill here, this hill we're on.
It doesn't end there, finding more dead animals. So over here, behind me, is the remains of one of the turkeys. And then over that direction there is where the possum is. And then over just beyond that is where the other turkey is. And then there was also what looked like the remains of a crow. And then now over here, which I'll turn the camera over in that direction here in a minute, is the remains of a skull.
This is just getting creepier over here and creepier.
So obviously this area is some animal, some beast killing ground. But what is still a mystery, is still unknown. So just to give you a little perspective as to where we're at, do you remember the video that I did where we were out on the mini bikes, the fat tire mini bikes, riding around, and we had discovered that little lake? Well, we're not too far from that, and this is an area that I've gone and walked through a bunch of times, and I've never seen anything like this until now. So, and everything for the most part looks relatively recent. So within maybe what, the last 4 to 6 months, if I were to judge it on a timeline.
Found more hair.
Okay, so I hear Marty's found more hair. Let's go take a look. So there we go, there's more hair. Again, of what, I'm not really sure.
Once in a while, I've never seen these many animals in one whole day, let alone in one spot.
Another skull. So whatever is killing here has been for a while. It's just we've never stumbled upon it until now, because of course everything here is fresh. But as I'm looking at the skull, I see just beyond that the shell from, I think, a shotgun.
It's a really old one that's been there a long time.
Right here. A Winchester Super XX Magnum. But I'm pretty sure whatever's killing these animals is not being done by that.
It's been in it a long time. There's no footprints or nothing.
So we've stumbled upon this abandoned structure, which it appears is probably somebody's old hunting blind, because obviously there's deer in these woods and turkeys and all that, and so the humans are going to be out here hunting as well. But, you know, like I said, I don't think whatever's killing those animals is human. So this here is just an unexpected discovery along this really strange walk in the woods. The song "What a Strange Trip It's Been" has like come to mind, because this is just one of the weirdest walks in the woods I've ever experienced in my life. So we're getting closer to a swampy area here. If you look here, you can see it's somewhat enclosed, so this would probably make a good shelter for any kind of creature that's living in these woods that's maybe doing the killing. But again, I don't know what is, so it's hard to say if that type of animal or beast would use this area as a shelter for sleeping and relaxing, if animals relax. Yeah, this is creepy. I don't think I've ever been this far back into the swampy part before. Okay, so there is that makeshift hunting blind, and then if we pan over here and on the ground, we've got more hair. A ton of hair. So whatever animal was killed here, that's all that's left. And here I thought we were going for just an ordinary walk in the woods, and I was going to talk about the spring peepers that you can hear in the background, but there's obviously something bigger, scarier out here than I had fully anticipated. Wow, I can feel like my heart beating really hard in my chest right now, and that is no lie. So if you look at this tree, it almost looks like either claw marks or teeth marks in the trunk of this tree. And then obviously if you look here, it was busted off. Now granted, the tree itself that's laying here doesn't look like it's in the best of condition, so it was probably rotting. So whatever it was that was doing this to it was probably attacking a tree that was already dying or half dead, but still, that's kind of odd. The only animals I know that would be chewing on trees like that would be like beavers, or I know porcupines do. So maybe it was a porcupine that was messing with this tree. So I don't know if you caught Marty saying this before, But what he had said, his observation is that whatever's doing this is a wasteful killer, in that it is not eating the entire carcass, or, I mean, those turkeys, it was like just part of the breast was missing, and that possum didn't look like anything was even really eaten off of that. I mean, I don't know. It's just really bizarre, which makes me wonder, would it really be a cougar or a wolf? Because I thought they did a pretty good job of eating the meat off the bones, and then leaving what you know, can't be eaten for like the rest of the animals in the food chain, you know, like the crows and the coyotes who come along and pick the dead, you know, remains of dead animals and stuff. So I'm just still really just flabbergasted at what it could possibly be. And I have connections with some people, some hunters. I think I'm going to send them some of the pictures of the footage that we took and see if I can pick their brain and get an idea of what maybe they think it could be. Do you see anything else?
No, we walked how far now? We haven't seen a feather, a footprint, nothing. You know, it's just all in that concentrated area. It's just like mayhem.
Alright, so we're moving towards a spot where Ty and I had done some snowshoeing this winter, and if you recall, he had discovered that dead crow. And I had also seen one day when he and I were out messing around walking, and he had discovered the carcass of a deer, and I had just chalked it up to, oh well, it's a dead deer in the woods. So we're gonna go check out those areas and see what else we can find, if perhaps that same beast is over in this other section killing. And it looks like we've already discovered something interesting here. If you look, you can see a tuft of hair. Oddly enough, this deer carcass, which I hadn't noticed during winter because everything was snow covered and whatnot, but it happens to be laying next to a very swampy area. If you see there. Now, is that a bizarre coincidence or what? Just remember, sightseers, not everything in the woods is cute and cuddly. This is Sightseeing Sally saying sayonara. See you on the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and don't become some creature's next meal.
Special thanks goes out to all our fellow sightseers here on Patreon and PayPal. Without you, these videos wouldn't be possible.